You never forget an old crush, or do you? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 teen heartthrobs of the 2000s you probably forgot about.
I should've known you would take it all, but I never planned to be your voodoo doll.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at celebrity guys we couldn't get enough of in the 2000s, but who have mostly dropped out of the public eye since then, or who had at least reached their peak in that decade.
They call me Little P, I represent the CP3. Cali, you heard me, straight from New Orleans.
They can be actors or singers, and didn't necessarily have to be teens themselves, as long as teenagers were their primary fan base.
Whoa, what? Yeah, and I don't want it to be, believe me, but apparently the universe has other plans for us.
Number 10. Drake Bell.
Don't lie to me. I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Before we had Drake the rapper, Drake Bell was the major Drake in our lives. Starting off as a child actor, Drake was first noticed for his comedic timing on The Amanda Show, as one of the show's major players.
So I was all freaking out.
His talent was undeniable, and he was soon paired with Josh Peck on the hit Nickelodeon show Drake and Josh. Besides his acting talents, Josh also proved to be a talented singer with songs like I Know and Found a Way, the theme song of his show. He seemed to have a hard time since the series ended, with a DUI in 2009, but we're hoping he'll bounce back.
Great game, kid. Yeah, for you. You'll be grounded for a month.
Number 9. Erik von Detten.
Saturday night's the big beach party. Well, I think it'd be cool if we went together.
With his floppy blonde hair and blue eyes, who wasn't in love with this Cali boy way back when? Erik skated his way into our hearts with his role as Brink in the Disney Channel original movie of the same name.
Yeah, but I got work in that fall. But it's okay, we'll make it up.
His laid-back demeanor and slightly goofy persona made him an easy object of affection for countless teenage girls. It didn't even matter when he was playing a slightly jerky role for his character in The Princess Diaries, even though Robert Schwartzman's Michael certainly gave him a run for his money.
You don't worry about me. I just consider myself royally flushed.
He's been largely absent from our screens since the early aughts, but at least we can listen to his voice as Sid from the Toy Story movies.
Extremely dangerous. Keep out of reach of children. Cool.
Number 8. Sean Patrick Thomas.
Doing a little press out for the mayor's office.
Where a man can't check out his own stomping grounds on his lunch break?
We'd take dance lessons from this guy any day. Sean Patrick Thomas had one of his first major roles in the teen classic Cruel Intentions, but it wasn't until 2001's Save the Last Dance that he had his true breakout role as a teen heartthrob.
Whatever you want it to mean. You're the genius, right? You know everything?
Not everything. I gotta know why we're still standing here.
Watching him teach Julia Stiles how to dance was everything, and Sean's smooth moves and good looks didn't go unnoticed. He later moved on to more adult parts in the barbershop movies and the TV show The District, but we miss the guy that danced his way into our hearts.
Petty or not, that sounds like 2-3 years on the inside to me.
Number 7. Jesse McCartney.
So you're the one I wanna chase.
What a beautiful face, we mean soul, on this guy. Jesse may have started off as one of the younger members of the short-lived boy band Dream Street, but he quickly made a name for himself as a teen heartthrob. His part in the drama series Summerland helped make this possible, since it showed off just how cute and how much of a boy-next-door type Jesse was.
You know, I guess if you don't try something, you never know if you're gonna like it.
He capitalized on that with his music and songs like Beautiful Soul and Leavin' became big hits. During this time, he even co-wrote the Leona Lewis mega hit Bleeding Love.
Keep bleeding, keep bleeding.
Jesse's proven he's a multi-talented guy, and we wouldn't be surprised if he made a comeback in either music or acting sometime soon.
It's only way in and out of Pripyat.
Yeah, except for your shortcut, right?
Number 6. Jesse Metcalfe.
Want to do it on the table this time?
Absolutely.
With abs like this, it's no wonder Jesse became a household name. He got his start in soap operas with a major role in Passions. His time on the series led to his casting as the hot high schooler Eva Longoria's character has an affair with in Desperate Housewives.
Why aren't you happy?
Turns out I wanted all the wrong things.
The role was basically just an excuse to see more of his abs. which no one had a problem with. His starring role in John Tucker Must Die did the same, while also showing off his comedic skills.
Do my thighs look fat in these shorts?
Then there was a bit of a lull in Jesse's career due to some personal issues with substance abuse. Though in 2012, he had a minor comeback with a short-lived Dallas reboot.
But we both know it's only a matter of time before you hang yourself, and I get you out of this company.
Number 5. Bow Wow, aka Lil Bow Wow.
Am I here to play, or am I just here for show?
Say what you want about teen rappers, but Lil Bow Wow was the man back in the 2000s. Known for his undeniable hits like Basketball, Like You, and Shorty Like Mine, Bow Wow knew how to mix his precociousness with his good flow to make himself a big star. He proved that rapping wasn't his only skill, as he starred in Like Mike and showed off his basketball skills. Going through that transition between childhood and adulthood took him out of the spotlight a bit, as he's since dropped the Lil. He now goes by his given name of Shad Moss, and retired from rapping in 2016. But we'll always remember that cute rapping adolescent on the b-ball court.
One way, turn around and hit you with the MJ fade away.
Number 4. Shane West.
Can you take the PM for me?
On New Year's Eve?
Well, look at it this way. You won't have to go to a square dance by yourself.
Shane will always be in the Teen Heartthrob Hall of Fame, based off his crucial role as the love interest in A Walk to Remember. Before The Fault in Our Stars was a major hit, A Walk to Remember was the teen cancer movie we couldn't stop crying about.
I'm scared of not being with you.
Shane was so charming and sincere, in contrast to the jerkier characters he previously played in teen movies like Get Over It. His film career hasn't expanded much since, but at least he has consistently worked in TV as a cast member in both ER and Salem.
When I first came back to Salem, you were the one that told me witches are real, and nobody was to be trusted.
Number 3. Chad Michael Murray.
So I guess you're expecting some guy who hangs out at Starbucks and writes poetry.
Chad was definitely one of the biggest names in teen Hollywood back in the early noughties. With recurring roles on Dawson's Creek and Gilmore Girls, it was only a matter of time before he landed a lead role, as he did with One Tree Hill, one of the best teen dramas out there. He got to play a not-so-bad boy with a heart of gold, a role that's perfect for his smoldering good looks.
The peace offering?
We're not at war.
Could have fooled me.
His roles as a romantic lead in teen movies like A Cinderella Story and Freaky Friday further helped to cement his status as a heartthrob.
White Stripes.
Can't stand him.
Oh, I know, me neither. I mean, get a bass player.
Number 2. Adam Brody.
But listen, I'm gonna be in here if you guys need me or anything.
As Seth Cohen on The OC, Adam was the hunky nerd who stole our hearts. Quick-witted, quirky, and funny, Adam was arguably the true heart of the popular series. Like Chad Michael Murray, he got his start on Gilmore Girls and quickly proved that he should be the star of his own show.
Wow, a compliment from the master.
Adam seemed pretty much like a lot of his characters, which made him a breath of fresh air in a sea of too cool for school types. Since The OC ended, he's had a couple film roles, such as In the Land of Women and Scream 4. We miss him on screen, but at least in real life, he seems to be doing just fine, since he married Leighton Meester, aka Blair Waldorf, and is now a father.
I'll give you my pants.
No, they look better on you.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Listen, Heather, I'm feeling kind of awkward.
Oz.
This is the New Republic, remember? Nothing slides here. If you don't have a cold, you don't turn it in, ever.
Oh! Are these for me?
Yeah, they're a thank you for the car.
Number 1. Tom Welling.
Then sacrifice me. Because I'm not going to let you kill anyone else.
Our number 1 guy seems to be mostly MIA these days, and we couldn't be more upset about it. After a recurring role on Judging Amy, Tom landed his breakout role as Superman's alter ego on the hit show Smallville.
Clark, he's my friend.
Lana, the last time Lex went off the deep end, you got trampled by a horse.
He portrayed Clark Kent for a whopping 10 years on the small screen, which showed off his comedic timing, knack for action, and super bod. Understandably, Smallville didn't give him much time for film roles, so Tom has only been in a handful, like the cheaper by the dozen movies.
If you want your shot at glory, Dad, if you want to have it all, you do what you gotta do. But quit feeding us this line about being a happier and stronger family.
Following 2016's The Choice, however, we can certainly hope we'll get to see more of his chiseled good looks on either the big screen or the small screen.
You remember that one back up in Charleston who couldn't keep her hands off of you?
Sure do. I'm gonna marry her one day.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.